The first thing I want you to notice, just for the benefit of those who are here for the first time, this is a 2-minute chart. All right, this is my battle time frame. I trade off the 2-minute chart about 90% of the time, and maybe close to 10% of the time off of the 5-minute chart based on what I see on the 5-minute chart. But this is predominantly the window of time that I place my trades, and it's what occurs on the 2-minute ignites the trade. The 2 moving averages you see, the 20-period simple moving average, the 200 moving average. So the blue is the 20-period simple, and the red is the 200. This is for the benefit of those who are relatively new here. Off the open, this is yesterday's data. All right, and this starts today's data. Here's the opening of the day. One of the things that I want you to understand that sets up what could be one of the more powerful scenarios off the open is a flat 200. Some of your most powerful trades are going to come from a scenario where your 200 period moving average is rather flattish. I don't want you to be specific and start pulling out a ruler or, a right angle, a geometric tool to determine how straight your moving average is. No, it's flattish. All right, flattish. That's flattish. Idea that I give traders is, does it look like a 45-degree angle? Because that's more like what the 20-period moving average would look like. And if not, if it's far more flat than that, then it's flattish. All right, so the 20 is like 45-degree angle-ish, and your 200 is flattish. It's flat. Many of your most powerful trades will come from that flat 200, come from a scenario where the 200 is flat. If a powerful move ignites from or around that flattish 200 period moving average, so what you see in Meta is the surge originating from around the 200. Now, I never want you to look at the 200 as if it's the way your charting platform will display it. Your charting platform is going to display the 200 as a skinny line. It's not a skinny line. It never is a skinny line. It's really almost like that skinny line is the medium point, and that in truth, you have a zone, and that moving average moves through the zone. So the 200 is always a zone. It's not a line. It's a fence that the stock can lean on. So what are the 2 notes I wanted you to write down? Your best trades, many of your best trades will come from a scenario where you have a flat 200. The surges that originate from or near the 200 will also set up very powerful trades. And the third item, the third notation I want you to take into play, if the surge off the 200 in one fell swoop also clears data to the left. So here's data to the left. All of this is price data to the left. The surge clears the data to the left in one shot. We're not talking about 2 shots or 3 shots. That surge that originates from the 200 is also clearing out or clearing above. In this case, you can get the reverse, in which case it would be clearing below data to the left. You can have the short scenario too. Meta is just the long scenario. So this clearing of data in the surge cleans everything up from the past, wipes it out, surges above. That's called a clearing event. So you have a clearing. This is an elephant bar clearing off the 200. And so the three items that I want you to be aware of that sets up what I consider to be the most powerful play that we have in our arsenal is elephant, bar, plus. The surge part is the plus part. This is not just a strong green bar. This is more than a green bar. It's a surge. It's a plus. Guys, this is a green bar. Let me show you. This is a strong green bar. This is a strong green bar. Let me do that different color. These are strong green bars. That's a freaking surge. That's an elephant bar plus. This is an elephant bar. That's an elephant bar plus. Okay? It's unmistakable. Now, what's the scenario? Elephant bar plus clearing off the 200. That's that magical formula. You know, I'm always joking. You know how Einstein had his EMC squared or something like that? But this is our formula. This is our formula for incredible power. This is our formula for potent energy. All right, elephant bar plus clearing 200. Flat 200, okay? Flattish 200. Surge originates from at or near. I always use those words carefully because I don't want traders thinking like, well, Oliver, that wasn't touching the 200. No. The 200's a zone. And anywhere near it, if it's originating anywhere near, that's fine. All right? So surge originates near the flat 200 and it clears data to the left in the surge. The surge itself wipes out data to the left. Now, the minimum data that you want wiped out is 5 bars. Now, some of you know this very intimately and very well because we've covered this before. But for the benefit of those who are new with us, you have to have this under your belt. And for those of you who've had this, if you're not playing these heavy, because this is your heavy play, this is the play that you go in more than normal. This is the play that requires no thought, no hesitation, no anything, and it does require a heavy foot. Again, one last time, because I think it's so important. The criteria: flat 200, surge originates from around the 200. That surge also accomplishes what we call the clearing event. It wipes out data to the left of it. But how much data? Minimum data is 5 bars. Write that down. The clearing must, at a minimum, clear above 5 bars to the left of it. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 bars, well, actually, and oftentimes, if you're clearing above 5 bars to the left, you are often clearing through more than 5 bars because the other bars are inside of the 5 bars that you're clearing. So by clearing 5 bars, we're really clearing all of that data at the same time. It's very powerful. You see this tail here? You can ignore the tails. We're really wanting clearing to be in the chunky part of the bar. Is the chunky part of your bars being cleared? So I think that's an important distinction to make. So if I were to wipe these tails away, you'd see where the real clearing part is, right? So the clearing part, you're clearing there. You don't have to clear tails per se. You really want the bodies being cleared. You do not have to wait for this 2-minute bar to finish. Do you understand? You can, as soon as it clears, boom, I want you in that. Now listen, many of you know my 1 minute to 1 minute 30-second filter, but you do not need that here. When you've got this power setup, the EB plus, the Elephant Bar plus clearing 200 play, you can do it 5 seconds into the bar. I don't care. This is too powerful to be waiting for anything. This is your exception to the time filter of your trade. Get in there as soon as it happens. Whatever your maximum loss per trade is, that's where you want your stop. So if your maximum loss is $100 per trade, then your stop is $100 down. If your stop is $65, then if your maximum loss per trade is 65, then your stop out point is $65 down from your entry price. Now, what's one of the signs that you are playing too heavy? That your stop out point is in the middle, is above the 200, and it's in the middle of between your buy point and your surge, and the origin of your surge. So here would be the optimal buy point, right? Boom. Now, if I split this in half, if I'm playing this so heavy that my stop out point is somewhere like that, that's too close. When do you take profits? Well, the profit rule that I want you to be aware of is the base profit rule. Once you enter, if you're entering on the right way, is 3 pushes. So, or three surges, 1, 2, and 3 in this case. So you really want 3 independent, strong pushes. I call them pushes. I'm entering here. Is there a surge above my entry point? That's 1, 2, and 3. Okay, so it's really 2 to 3. And what some traders do is they take a portion off at 2 and a portion off at 3.